Hey traders, skip this video only if you're ready to blow your next account. Scroll past if you're not ready to stop gambling in the markets. Because this message, it's not for signal chasers, not for Forex dreamers, and definitely not for those who treat this as a get-rich-quick game. This is for serious traders, those who are tired of the emotional roller coaster, tired of gambling, tired of blowing rent money chasing fake profits and hype. If you think I'm lying, go ahead. Close this video and keep doing what you've been doing. Keep losing. But if you're ready to shift your mindset, to trade for a purpose, to treat Forex like the full-time business it truly is, then keep listening. Because what I'm about to tell you might just save your future in trading. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. This video is for educational purposes only. Forex is risky. Nothing here is financial advice. You are 100% responsible for your own trades, your wins, your losses. This isn't about fear, it's about responsibility. Trade smart, stay sharp, protect your capital. This video is proudly sponsored by the Full-Time Pro Forex Indicator, a powerful, proven tool for traders who want more clarity and control in their trades. If you'd like to try it out, the link is in the description below. Let's cut the fluff. You've studied the charts, watched every YouTube breakdown, maybe even paid for a course or two. You know the strategy. So why are you still losing? Why does your account still look like a graveyard of missed opportunities and emotional revenge trades? It's because knowledge isn't your problem. Discipline is. Mindset is. You treat the markets like a casino. You open trades just to feel alive. You size up like you're invincible. You flip setups into hope-based decisions, and when it all crumbles, you blame the broker, the news, or some invisible force. But deep down, you know it's you. You're still showing up with fear in your chest and FOMO in your hands. You're still that trader who wakes up at 2 a.m. to check a trade, not to manage it, but to panic about it. You're still seeking the holy grail, the one strategy that will never fail. But let me say this with zero hesitation. There is no strategy strong enough to save a weak mindset. You overtrade when you're bored. You revenge trade when you're angry. You hold losers out of pride. You close winners out of fear. This isn't trading. This is sabotage. And it's costing you more than just money. It's costing you confidence. It's costing you peace. It's stealing time from your family. It's leaving you broke, tired, ashamed, and wondering if you'll ever figure this out. I've been there. I've blown accounts I swore would be the one. I've cried into my hands at 3 a.m. I've lied to loved ones about how trading was going because the truth was too embarrassing. Not because I didn't know the strategy, but because I didn't know myself. I didn't understand my emotional triggers. I didn't have a trading plan I could actually follow. I was trying to build a career on hope. Hope is not a strategy. You keep losing, even when you know the rules, because you keep breaking them. You're trading from fear, not from power. You think confidence is built when you win trades, but real confidence is built when you can follow your plan even when it hurts. You want to win? Then stop chasing the next magic indicator and start fixing what's broken within you. You need to become a trader who can be patient, who can sit in a drawdown without panic, who can take a loss without spiraling. The trader who shows up with intention, not emotion. The traders who win in this game, they don't trade more. They trade better. They know their setup. They execute without hesitation. They manage risk like it's their religion. They don't chase 10-hour trades. They chase consistent execution. Because they understand something most people never will. Trading isn't about being right. It's about being disciplined. So ask yourself this. Are you trading to win, or are you just trying not to lose again? Are you building skills or just gambling with charts? If you're constantly shifting strategies, if you can't walk away when it's time, if your heart rate spikes every time you're in a trade, then you're not trading, you're surviving. And that survival mindset is why you're still losing. You need to stop acting like you're one trade away from changing your life. You're not. You're one mindset shift away. You're one rock bottom moment away from waking up and saying, I'm done playing small. I'm done lying to myself. When I made that shift, everything changed. Not instantly, but gradually. My trading got boring, and that's how I knew it was working. No more FOMO, no more flipping strategies, no more chasing, just clarity, process, focus, and finally, peace. That's what I want for you. Not hype, not overnight riches, just freedom, real freedom. The kind that comes from consistency, from discipline, from truly treating this like the business it is. If this message hit home, don't just scroll past it like another piece of content. Pause, breathe, reflect. Ask yourself right now, am I trading to win, or am I just hoping not to lose? Because if it's the latter, it's time to wake up. Start journaling every trade. Start tracking your emotions. Build habits that make you boring but profitable. Stop trying to be flashy and start being consistent. If you felt this deep, hit the like button. Subscribe. Share this with a trader who's been stuck. Join the Daily Victory FX channel if you're serious about becoming the kind of trader who wins with discipline, not dreams. And before you open another chart today, look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I really here to master this game? Or am I just hoping to survive one more day? Because the answer to that question will define the trader you become. So now that you've stopped lying to yourself, let's talk about the version of you that's been hiding behind the charts. Not the trader you pretend to be on social media. Not the one flexing demo profits or screenshotting one good day out of a bad month. I'm talking about the real you. The one who knows they're underperforming. The one who watches others succeed and wonders, why not me? Let me tell you why. Because while others are treating this as a business, you're still reacting like a gambler. You still measure success by wins and losses, not by process. You still trade for excitement, not for execution. You still crave dopamine more than data. And the market sees it, it punishes it. Every impulsive entry, that's the cost of your impatience. Every oversized lot, that's your ego asking to be humbled. Every late exit, that's your fear running the show. And you can't build success on that. You can't build a future from emotional fragments and half-committed routines. Real traders, they don't just show up, they prepare. They don't hope for setups, they hunt them with intention. They aren't surprised by losses, because losses are calculated, expected, and part of the formula. You want to break out of this cycle? Then raise your standards. Track your trades like your life depends on it. Not just wins, track your thoughts. Track your reasons. Track every time you broke your rules and why. Because until you start owning your behavior, you'll never control your outcome. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop copying trades from someone who doesn't even know your goals. This game doesn't reward followers. It rewards builders, students, obsessed practitioners who are willing to go deeper than the surface level hype. Ask yourself, are you still trying to look like a trader, or are you truly becoming one? Because looking the part is easy. You can buy the setup, you can post the chart, you can talk the talk. But becoming the part, that takes accountability, that takes structure, that takes facing the ugliest parts of your mindset and fixing them, one painful layer at a time. No more half-hearted routines, no more flipping strategies like apps on your phone. Pick a direction, commit to a plan, track your journey like it's the most serious thing you've ever done. Because if you can't be trusted with a $500 account, you won't be ready for $50,000. If you can't control risk on a small scale, you'll lose big when the pressure is real. And you know what hurts more than losing money? Losing time. Waking up 5 years from now, still stuck, still scared, still wondering why nothing's working. You've got to stop romanticizing trading and start respecting it. This isn't a shortcut to a Lambo. This is a craft. This is a grind, and it will break you if you come into it soft, entitled, or unprepared. But here's the beautiful part. Once you build the habits, once you strip away the noise and dial in your process, trading becomes simple. Not easy, but simple. One setup, one system, one routine, executed with excellence. That's when trading gives back. That's when it goes from chaotic to calculated. That's when you stop surviving and start thriving. But you'll never get there if you keep walking in circles. You've got to draw the line somewhere. Maybe that line is today. Maybe this video is your reset button. You don't need motivation, you need structure. You don't need more hype, you need consistency. You don't need to believe in the strategy, you need to believe in your discipline to execute it. So here's what I want you to do next. Audit your trades from the last 30 days. Not the results, the decisions. Look for emotional trades. Look for inconsistency. Be honest. Write down the top 3 rules you constantly break. Then write one simple system to hold yourself accountable. Commit to mastering one setup, not 5. 1. The one that clicks with you, the one that fits your style and time. And above all else, remind yourself daily, this is not a game, this is a skill. And skills are built through repetition, reflection, and relentless self-awareness. If you're still here, if you're still listening, it means you're one of the few, one of the real ones. Not a hype trader, not a copycat, but someone serious about rewriting their story. So prove it, not to me, not to your followers, to yourself. Because the day you show up with clarity, control, and conviction, that's the day everything changes. Now go, do the work, build your edge, and trade like your future depends on it. Because it does.